Blackout Bind!
Hello there. Welcome to our channel. Today we're going to look at the 10 most powerful My Hero Academia characters. Show us some love by hitting the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss an upload from us, and give us a big like. To be a successful hero or villain, one must have significant power. So who is the most powerful character in My Hero Academia? My Hero Academia is considered one of the most popular shonen of recent years. This is primarily due to the variety of impressive characters in the series. The series has a large cast that is impressive. Measuring the most powerful is difficult. Quirks are expansive and diverse, with some having a number of practical uses that aren't entirely appropriate for battle. However, the most powerful protagonists and antagonists in My Hero Academia are so powerful that they are considered the most powerful in shonen's history. Additionally, My Hero Academia's most celebrated characters and adversaries have ingenious methods of utilizing their quirks. This aspect of the shonen power system is always considered an iconic part of the genre. This increases the dynamism of the fight, while also providing a more complex narrative than simply two characters attempting to battle each other. My Hero Academia's most dangerous characters are also their most powerful. This combination creates deadly enemies and daring protagonists. Kicking off today's video with Shota Aizawa as our number 10. Eraserhead's singular capacity to eradicate the peculiarities of other athletes is greatly beneficial in My Hero Academia. His peculiarity has a limit and is most effective in a one-to-one situation, but it's still one of the most popular peculiarities in the series. As a recognized hero, Eraserhead is also proficient in his absence, combining his carefully practiced combat abilities with ingenious thinking and strategic planning to down enemies. Number 9, we have Anan Kuros, a celebrated hero like Eraserhead, Space Hero. 13 is part of the more complex character in My Hero Academia. She also possesses one of the most devastatingly powerful peculiarities in the entire series, the capacity to replicate the effects of a black hole. She can create a cyclical motion around her fingertips that will engulf anything nearby, and will then become dust. At number 8, we have Hawks. The current number 2 pro hero in the My Hero Academia animated series, Hawk's incredible flair and intelligence are in conflict with his devil may-care personality. His peculiarity, Fierce Wings, enables him to fly and flail with razor-sharp wings at his opponents, but there is a limit to this particular quirk. Hawk's position in the animated series is somewhat complex. Initially considered a traitor, Hawks is instead revealed to be a triple agent that masks as a hero, while also serving as an informant for the criminals. His actual allegiance is to the soldiers, and he is invaluable in the Paranormal Liberation War. Number 7, Overhaul. The primary antagonist of the first half of My Hero Academia's 4th season is Kai Chisaki, who is also known as Overhaul. He becomes the leader of the Shai Hasekai and intends to eliminate the world's quirks by manufacturing bullets that are embedded with Ear Eye's powers of rotation. Despite him coming across as somewhat powerless when frustrated or threatened, Overhaul is capable of taking extreme measures in order to maintain and protect his system, wielding a frightening body morphing ability and having the capacity to kill with the simple hand of a man. Kai Chisaki is easily one of the most frightening villains in the My Hero Academia anime. Number 6, Tamura Shigaraki. While the ability to turn anyone to dust with the simple touch of 5 fingers seems like a powerful quirk, it also comes with significant flaws. The quirk can only be used in a limited space, and Shigaraki doesn't seem to have much control over the quirk, at least initially, which can understandably make normal life difficult. Shigaraki's character was significantly fleshed out during his battle with Redestro in Season 5, and his terrifying powers made his role as a villain seem inevitable. In Season 6, Shigaraki received the Omnipotence quirk from his master, which increased the threat he posed 100-fold. At number 5, we have Katsuki Bakugo. Great Explosion Murder God Dynamite is one of the most significant characters in My Hero Academia. Bakugo is beamed with a natural talent for warfare. He may not have the same expertise as he thinks he has at the start of the series, but Bakugo's capacity to create bursts is more extensive than it may appear. He employs the capacity in several creative ways, utilizing explosions to propel himself through the atmosphere. augmenting his punches, blindening his opponents and taking advantage of his long-range attack. He may not have the best attitude throughout the series, but he does possess one of the most remarkable traits. Let's jump to number 4. We have Shoto Todoroki. Unlike the majority of single quirk characters in My Hero Academia, Shoto is endowed with the capacity to utilize 2 different resources. His peculiarity enables him to regulate both fire and ice, though he is inclined to favor ice over fire at the start of the series. He possesses a commendable degree of control over his peculiarity, which he employs in creative and unconventional ways to counter attacks. He has been documented to utilize his ice prowess to freeze enemies, create uneasy on the feet, and travel around. Shoto has less control over the amount of flame he can generate. As a result of years of inaction, he has also been attempting to dissipate the associated bad memories. If and when he achieves both of these abilities to their maximum potential, he will become a powerful protagonist. Number 3. Eri. When cared for by Kai Chisaki, Eri was subjected to numerous atrocities as the villain employed her incredible powers to enhance his desire for power. She was almost saved by Izuku Midoriya and Mirio Togata during the 4th season, though her return was only possible after a hard-fought battle at the Shai Hassaikai Hittite, later adopted by the students of UA. As their residents and dedicated to them, there is Class 1. A status enables him to devolve a person's body to a previous state. She was able to immediately mend Deku's injuries as he advanced beyond the normal boundaries. One for all. This also has the potential to be used to reverse the effects of a person being Desipapia. Number 2. Mirio Togata. Mirio Togata, or Lemillion, is a celebrated character in My Hero Academia. His power and abilities are so great that All Might once considered transferring One for All to him, but he instead decided to meet Deku. Also, Mirio is approachable and inviting, which is apparent from his appearance. He is flabby, silly, eager, and kind, which is almost in opposition to his large strength and peculiar quirk and permeation. Mirio's peculiarity enables him to bypass physical obstacles and transform his body into a body that can't be physically interacted with. In the event of the latter, if he were to be punched, the fist would pass through his body. Alongside this, Mirio is particularly strong, fast and capable fighter. These traits make him the ideal leader of the big 3. In the first place, we have Izuku Midoriya. After receiving All Might's One for All, Midoriya is on the brink of becoming the most powerful hero ever. Now he not only possesses the capacity of All Might, but also the power of all users of One of All before him. Midoriya has the ability to utilize 6 different types of peculiarities that are associated with the previous donors of One for All. These peculiarities can be considered its embodiment. While Midoriya can't utilize all of his power without the help of Eri, he can utilize only an height of it without taking away his body. Right now, he has acquired the capacity to regulate his powers quite well, and the day he becomes the symbol of peace isn't far. Ladies and gentlemen, please note that these characters are not ranked. As you all can tell, they are still big names that are missing from this list. That counts in Endeavor, as he became the #1 hero. There is no way he's not making the list. All Might, Best Jeanist, and others. So ranking them is not so easy. That is all for today's video. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. I'm Mike, thanks for watching.
Our futures.